there is always a reason to celebrate, right? I mean, that's what we're told. Like whether it's good or bad, or we won the game, we lost the game, we tied the game. Like it's like as long as we didn't forfeit, as long as we showed up to play, we're told that that's a reason to celebrate, right? Maybe. But what if there's another reason still to celebrate? I am so, so glad that you're here. And it's that time again. So grab your Legend pack, crank that speaker to 11. Welcome to Legend. For those of you who have not yet met in person, I want you to know that I got you. I hear you, I see you, and it is all about the celebration today. It is it's gloomy here in Utah, and I'm thrilled about the gray skies because it means rain might be showing up. But it's also really easy to focus on the things that don't light me up when it's dark like that. I think I inherited a little bit of that from my father, where the sunshine really is like we thrive on the sunshine. And sometimes when it's gray, it's easy to get discouraged. It's easy to get down. But I want to talk about another reason to celebrate, because I found a whole new, and not just like a single instant reason to celebrate, but like a level, like a layer of celebration. So we're taught to celebrate the wins. We are taught, or at least we're told, to find the win, find the thing to celebrate, even if we lose, right? In any loss, surely we must have learned something, figured something out about ourselves, so celebrate that. And that's all well and good. Now, for those of you who have heard me speak ever, who have ever been in a League of Legends or a client, have ever heard me speak from stage, you know I'm a huge proponent of celebrating the process, right? Celebrate all along the way. Celebrate the little things, the little milestones, the little benches, the little, if you figure you're on the path to legend, and as you take a moment to hold still, take a breath, breathe it all in and enjoy that process, it's a reason to celebrate, right? But I found another layer. Can I share it with you? I'm going to share it with you. I'm so excited. I was speaking to a mentor of mine, and we were looking through some of my different things that I'm doing in business, different things that's going on in life, and I realized, and I was I was telling her about my progress with my shoulder. And my friend, it's kicking my butt more than I thought it would. It really is. But like specifically, physical therapy kicked my butt a little bit more than I thought it would. I thought I was prepared for it. But what I realized is it's not just as I'm saying, wow, okay, well, finally got the surgery. It's been a year in the making, and I finally got it. And then I finally got my stitches out. Yay, celebrating this process. And then it's, hey, I finally got my physical therapy, and oh my gosh, I can move from the elbow down. I can move it all by myself. And I was celebrating those milestones. But what I wasn't celebrating, that process, right? This process of I am appreciating the health that I have had. I am looking forward to regaining most of that. And they were all so that process was exciting to me. And I was celebrating living through that and learning all along the way. And then I realized that I'm missing the layer of momentum. I am moving better. I am sleeping better. I am more independent than I was 3 weeks ago when it first started. I'm a little bit more independent than I was the few weeks before my surgery, because the pain is less, so I'm less distracted. And it's not just the process of it, but it's the momentum behind it. I can see where I'm going now. Like there are things that 3 weeks ago, I wouldn't have imagined today being so exciting. And the things I can do today, I wouldn't have thought I would enjoy them this much. Like little things like I made my own lunch and I can get my own ice pack, things like that, right? 3.5 weeks ago, I wouldn't have dreamed that this was a thing. And yet here we are. And it's the momentum behind it. It's the excitement. It's the continuing moving forward. It's not just I hit this new milestone. It's I'm getting there faster, and it's better, and it's higher, and I'm more excited, and everything is growing. And I realize that's as I look through the things that have happened in my business in the last, oh my goodness, even the last 3 months, but truly the last 2 years, and then the 5 years before that, there were big milestones. There was a big milestone 17 years ago when I left the corporate life that, don't say I loved it. I loved a lot of the people, and there were some nice things about it. But 17 years ago, I left corporate. And then another milestone, is when I revamped what I was doing and moved in more into and claimed more of my strategy and my specialty. And another 5 years ago when I reinvented and rebranded and really truly got better at embracing who I really was. So I can look back at those and I think those are milestones, and I will celebrate that process. But if I look at as a whole, there is momentum. There is massive growth. The things that have changed in my life and in my business in the last year is greater and faster and more thrilling than any individual year before that. It's momentum. It's that rate at which it is increasingly increasing. So where is the momentum in your business? I realized that if you decided that you want to, let's say you have committed to posting more consistently. You're going to post more often on whatever social media platform is yours to post on. First of all, congratulations on committing to that, because that really is that first step of, you know what, this is not okay. This is not where I want to be. I'm committing to making things different. I'm committing to changing something. Congratulations. Celebrate that decision. Celebrate the commitment to that. Now, as you're starting to do that, perhaps maybe it was a year ago, and you can look at that and think, wow, I'm posting almost every week. I'm posting, sometimes I'm doing twice a week, but other weeks I skip a little bit. So the consistency is getting there. And perhaps you have a few new followers or a few new views of your profile, or 1 or 2 more people in your group, or maybe 20 new people in your group. It's not just about hitting those milestones. It's about enjoying and celebrating the momentum and the rate at which you are growing, the rate at which you are succeeding and creating that life that you really want. So I invite you today to celebrate on at least 4 levels, at least. And if you have another one, oh my goodness, drop me a note and tell me what else you are celebrating. Celebrate where you are. Celebrate how far you have come. Celebrate your wins. Celebrate the lessons learned. Celebrate the process. And oh my goodness, my friend, my legend in the making, celebrate the momentum. Enjoy the growth. Enjoy how quickly you can see how different everything is. Celebrate it, enjoy it, love it, and realize that where you're going to be from 6 months from now, you can't even imagine that big. You can't even dream that big yet. That's how momentum works. The things you think are possible in the next 6 months to a year, when you celebrate the momentum, you'll realize that it comes a lot faster. It's greater, it's higher, it's more of a thrill than you ever thought possible. Celebrate with me. Enjoy your fabulous day. Enjoy your week. Drop me a note and let me know what you're celebrating today and how I can help celebrate with you. Until I get to see you in person, I give you a great big 2-armed hug. Stay safe and rock on.